Hello, and welcome back to Mana Marvels and Mayhem. Last we left off quite a while ago at this point. The graveyard shits were taking some time off on the northwestern coast of Morialo, the southwestern continent of Denesmera. You all not only got to meet the Lake Lady, but also got to experience your new library, learned that Chimkin House is under notice by B's brother, who has seemingly found his footing in the hierarchy of the Hells. You were then interrupted by some soldiers from Sierra Shadel, the Selki city on and off the west coast of Brimsta. Excuse me. And now you all stand in the hull of a large military ship many miles under the ocean. Right, folks. Clear a path. Clear a path. You five, with me! One of the Selki warriors, in very ornate armor, silvery white hair and a spear in her hand, whips around gesturing to all of you. To the engine room! When we get close to the entrance, to the engine room, prepare to engage in combat. And then one of the Selkies that came in with you says, Captain, what about the core? She says, if we can't find one in the clutches of the enemy, we'll have to make one. And then she kind of like pushes through the crowd that are kind of like parting ways to either side of the kind of like long coiling staircase.
I say we leave him for dead.
Yeah, you and almost 50 soldiers stand in one of the coiled staircases that travel through the decks of the ship. The sound of a colossal horn with jagged teeth rips through the water around the ship, causing the entire structure to jostle in the noise's wake. The only word you can pick up in the hall, in the hell of all of this, is Kraken.
Guess we should get to the engine room as fast as possible.
About that. I'm not an artificer. I don't know how to work on fucking engines.
I have no idea.
You think you could use your arm as a core? Shove your arm in it?
Maybe. That might work.
We'll find out.
I assume you guys are having this conversation while like pushing past and running through the hallways.
Yeah, it's a very way to have this conversation.
Yeah. I'm just moving backwards out of the ship, actually, like leaving, just being like, you guys will be fine.
Closing the hatch behind you, like
literally just being like, all right, have fun.
You turn around to find thousands of mermaids.
Oh, fireball.
Is the ship like being destroyed right now?
No.
Every once in a while, I'll say like 30
It's being
seconds,
attacked.
you feel the ship kind of lurch to one side as the sound of this massive creature swimming towards you kind of impacts the ship in this big sallow wave.
I don't like
Are there any
that.
windows?
There are kind of portholes all along the walls.
Steel box.
I will say you guys run up the stairs, past one floor, another floor, and then you kind of like make your headway down one of the kind of tight corridors where there are people coming out of the rooms in kind of pajama-like clothes.
I was literally about to say pajamas. It's weird that you said that.
Uh,
Are they just waking up?
there are
People having a fucking snooze?
They've been down here for a while, and the ship has been protected to a degree.
Scream at them as we run by. Be ready, we're all gonna die!
they immediately
for
kind of like
death.
go pale and then whip back around to like don their armor and gather their weapons.
Making them keep them on their toes.
Yeah, the captain that you guys have kind of been following behind is significantly ahead of you. She seems to not have any issue with the crowd at all, as if she's literally swimming through the crowd as fast as she would be able to swim through water in her seal form. As you guys kind of barrel through the main kind of middle section of the ship, you see Selki warriors donning armor. You see them kind of like locking boxes to the sides of the ship so that they don't kind of like jostle and move or slide when the ship goes back to the surface of the water. They're all kind of prepping for battle in some sections of the ship and prepping for the raising of the ship in other sections. everybody's got their job.
Some are praying.
You said you were looking for a porthole to look out of?
Yes.
Okay. Make a perception check for me, please.
Is there water in here?
On the floor, you're getting kind of like dampness because you're a couple floors up. It's not like flooding. When you were down,
The floors down are like submerged.
yeah, they're becoming more and more submerged.
Gotcha.
12.
12. The water is murky at this point. You're not sure. You're not necessarily sure whether it is murky because of the quality of the water or if there's just that many mermaids. Off.
I imagine the huge Kraken swimming around is probably stirring up quite a bit of...
You don't necessarily see a Kraken. You do see a large kind of glowing red shape in the distance. You can tell it's large and it's headed your way.
Yeah, that's nice.
B, you said you wanted to look out the window as well?
I guess. I didn't want to, but I'll do it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
God fucking damn it. Let's see some Cthulhu shit out here.
How far away is it, B?
It's a natural 20.
That's a natural 20. You can tell it is.
Yep.
You can tell it's about anywhere from 150 to 200 yards out.
It's 200 yards out.
The thing that
Say
bothers
that way.
you,
Hopefully it's further away.
as you're kind of looking out into the kind of murky water, you can tell it is murky because there are so many mermaids there.
And it's really murky because there's a shit ton of fucking mermaids.
So they'll slow it down for a while.
That being said, that's not the concerning part of what you're seeing out this porthole window.
It's not the concerning part, though.
You notice that they are wearing armor that looks incredibly familiar to you.
They're wearing fucking armor.
Is it familiar to you?
Wait. How fucking familiar?
Like, almost as if the flames of hell themselves
Fuck you.
made the shape of their breastplates and helmets.
Hell mermaids?
So,
Hellmaids.
when I said familiar, I didn't mean to you guys. I meant to me, and probably to a door over there. But don't worry about it. We're gonna be fine. Don't pay attention to their armor.
Because you got a natural 20.
Because they're probably from fucking hell.
Because you got a natural 20, I will say that one of the mermaids kind of like slams up against the porthole and shrieks at you through the glass, which is muffled behind the thick plate of glass. And when its face kind of goes back to its normal form, you can see branded, almost like burnt into the side of its face, the sigil of your brother's kind of cohort.
Clan?
Yeah, his regiment, I guess I will say, because it's very militaristic.
I do that on the glass, and then I kind of like do a little poke and make a smiley.
Hell yeah. It swims off.
Better.
It swims off, and again, you hear this like boo, rush the ship all at once. What are you guys doing?
Let's get to the engine room.
I'm following your lead.
Okay.
I'm running.
Guys, when we get to the engine room, we get it working, we get the ship activated, I'm gonna run up top and I'm gonna cast darkness on the Kraken. Or did you communicate there was a Kraken?
I saw there was a Kraken about 200 yards out, yeah.
That's right, you did say that. Yes, I'm gonna go. So as soon as we get the ship running, I'm gonna head to the top and I'm gonna cast darkness on the Kraken so we can.
I don't want to do that. There's somehow hell mermaids out there, which honestly, I'll be 100% honest with you. I didn't know there was hell mermaids, but there are.
I didn't know that either, actually.
Yeah, they're out there.
Then I'll cast it on them.
Whatever you want to do.
All right, great. All right, let's go.
Why don't we
Let's
just
go.
chill in here until the Kraken kills all the helm?
Maybe they're on
For
the
all
same
I
side.
know, for all I know, it's a hell Kraken, and I keep running.
I didn't think the Kraken fought for anyone but itself.
Neither do I don't know at this point. I just keep fucking running. I just keep sprinting. Fucking SpongeBob.
So as you guys haul ass down the length of the ship, you see the captain who has like stopped at the kind of the inside of a doorway and is like looking for you guys. And when she spots you, she says, "Come on now, you're being too slow." And she rushes down the stairs. You can hear her almost like glide, like this.
I don't know how to swim.
She says you can hear out from the door, "The train along the bottom."
Does he have the rope tied to him?
Yes.
Oh no, somebody else had that. I think
so.
I think Fezzik or somebody was pulling on that.
Did the rope get
'Cause
cut?
I forgot I have
don't-
gravy in my hand.
I think we undid that last session.
Okay, you're undone now that you made it inside the ship.
We'll
Yeah,
say
because I
that.
think
Yeah.
I think me and Kintar got stuck in a
Looks like we're gonna lose somebody when they go outside the ship. Should have had the safety rope tied.
Okay.
What if we fix the ship up and take it away from the Kraken?
I mean, that's kind of
Who's gonna
the
do that?
that's kind of the goal.
Oh, okay.
To get the Kraken.
trying to run away.
Yeah, to get away from the Kraken. As you guys run down the length of the ship, you get to the doorway, and as you hit the doorway, you can hear the water rushing in. It is an audible sound. You're not sure how deep it is at this point, but there's water entering the ship somewhere. As you guys kind of run down the hallway, or run down the staircase, excuse me, there is a whole section of the ship that is kind of glowing this faint teal, and it is all focused out of one particular doorway. That being said, the water is maybe 2 or 3 inches and raising, kind of swelling up above that level pretty quickly. I'm gonna say maybe an inch or two every 3 or 4 seconds.
Is there someone around who knows what they're doing? Like, what's gonna happen as soon as we get the ship running?
You can see that everybody that is manning a station is doing some sort of job that you would assume kind of leads to the ship making it up safely. When you were talking to the Selki before, it seems as though this is something that has happened before, and it is something that does happen on the open ocean.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to one of them and I'm gonna ask,
Should fix that shoe.
when we get the ship running, can you guys maneuver it through the ocean, or is it just gonna go straight up?
If we start going forward as we go up, we'll go forward and up, but it's safest just to go straight up.
Okay.
You don't run the risk
All
of
right, great.
breaking a mast or doing any of that, so...
Oh. I didn't realize this thing had masts.
Yeah,
He
Okay.
anything else I can help you with? He's got this like huge box of what are very obviously like big ass round Batman bombs. Like
The fuck?
No, sir. Get back to it.
it's like
Keep-
right.
Can I see
running
where the
wherever we're
water's
supposed to
rushing
go.
in?
I don't mind.
It seems to be rushing in from underneath you guys. The sound has kind of stopped, and now the water is just kind of filling the room.
Okay.
In the open doorway that's kind of exuding all the blue light, you can hear the captain's voice. In here!
Okay, fucking sprint in there.
Yeah, rush in there.
Yeah.
You get in there, and there's a massive kind of mess of cogs and pipes that all funnel into this one large box that has a window on the top of it that is glowing brighter blue than really your eyes can handle. As you enter the room, she says, "It's on, but it's not enough," and she opens the door and this flash of light kind of explodes out. I'm gonna need all of you guys to make I'll say, you know what, a perception saving throw.
The fuck is that? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Yeah,
Wisdom saving throw?
saving throw.
Oh, nice. Natural 19.
Oh, sweet. Natural 1. Let's go. I love these dice.
Oh,
No 5. Oh, did you all get 5? Nice.
So everybody,
4+1?
everybody but B is blind, for 2 rounds.
Fuck.
You all
That sucks.
immediately see this big flash of bluish white light, and it stays there. It doesn't go away, and it seems to be fading pretty slowly.
Since
Anything
dogs are
special for my
colorblind,
natural
would that
one?
work for me?
You're not in dog form right
yeah.
now, mister.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you are in dog
Yeah, that
form.
is right. You are seeing gradients, not necessarily color, just like vague shapes, almost like smoke.
Pretty sure if I flashbanged my dog, she wouldn't fucking see very well still. I'm just saying.
This is the brightest shit I've ever seen.
Like, seriously.
As your eyes readjust, B, you can see that on the inside of this thing there is a kind of glowing spot that looks like it's covered in residue from whatever powers this thing normally. The slot itself is empty, but the residue all over the inside of this thing is like sparkly and specular, and seems like it kind of just got thrown out from the origin of whatever object does this thing. She kind of like reaches down into the pouch that she's got and is rummaging through, and she says, "Ah, damn, no core." She looks back at you and says, "Can you cast a fireball?"
Yeah, shouldn't be a problem.
She says, "Lovely. I'll get your friends out of the room. Good luck." And she kind of like grabs everybody else by the shoulder and leads them out of the room, and you hear the door kind of as the water kind of splashes
Okay,
behind
good.
you.
I cast mage armor on myself already. I just want to double check if the spell slot was spent.
Since I'm I got a natural 1, I'm probably pretty disoriented.
Yeah.
Can I try to punch them?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the fuck's going on.
You feel a hand
You're just
grab
like on
you,
the floor,
and,
just like.
and your fist just instinctually looses itself. Go ahead and make an attack roll for me.
I hope you roll in that one. Like,
natural. I fucking hate these dice.
The natural 1 again.
Yeah.
Oh.
just smacks a wall.
Yeah,
breaks his hand.
as she grabs you, I guess I'll explain the kind of chain of events that happens. She tells you good luck, turns around, grabs Fezzik by kind of the collar, so real up high, grabs B kind of like with her foot, wraps it around her, excuse me, not B, but Kintar, wraps her foot kind of behind your knee and pushes you with the flat of her foot forward. You, Adora, she grabs you as the fist flies past her face, just totally wide. She kicks your feet out from underneath you and proceeds to carry you like a suitcase out of the room.
Damn it. Damn it. I was really hoping she was just gonna like miss him and get out of the room with the other two. I was gonna pick up a door and use him as a shield real quick while I cast fireball.
The door slams
damn it,
behind you, and you are alone in a room that is kind of like maybe ankle height in water.
So, what am I staring at here?
It is effectively a smoker with metal, radioactive, glowing blue material all over the inside of it.
Okay. I
Uh,
cast fireball.
He's getting more dice.
as you reach out,
But instead of like casting fireball, like how people like, you would cast in like a direction and want it to like go to that point. I want to cast fireball like between my two hands and like place it in it if I can.
okay, make an Arcana roll for me.
I can see how this shit goes.
Ooh.
Don't fuck me now, dice. That's another natural 20.
You've got to be kidding
So far,
me.
I've rolled a 20, I've rolled a 19, and I've rolled a fucking. Can I get this real quick? Get off there. Yeah, see, just a nice another little fucking natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Loaded dice.
So,
Dude, it's
good
just
stuff.
this fucking red one.
as
Yeah.
the spell
So it's a 20 plus 5.
The
which
spell
one?
starts as
25.
individual notes that kind of come out of the lines in your palms. Almost as if the lines in your palms were its own sheet music. The notes just lift away from your hands and kind of culminate into this small spark that grows and grows.
Did you find your dice?
First, it's a
My wife's dice.
nice. First it's the size of like a baseball, then it's the size of a basketball, and you realize I should probably get this thing in there. They've got little ducks in them. That's awesome.
Oh, that's cute.
You push the spell into what is essentially a furnace, and it stays there, grows almost past the capacity of the thing itself, and then disappears. I would like everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Even me?
Yes.
Damn it.
21.
Fucking give me another.
Does this blinded thing have any effect on this?
Yes. Disadvantage.
Yeah, fuck you guys. I'm not blinded at least.
Well, if we're blinded, we're
11.
disadvantaged.
11. Yeah.
Okay, I need to go I need to go gambling. I've rolled a fucking 20, a 19, a 20, and a 19. Literally,
Damn.
those have been my last 4 rolls.
I have advantage on dex checks, so or no, I can't see, so I'm not blinded. I'm not
I'm
disadvantage.
rolling this dice one more time. I gotta see. Is it loaded?
Dang it,
It
my
just rolled
second roll
19.
was a nat 20.
11.
My first roll was a 7.
11, okay.
So that's a 12. 12.
12.
12.
Okay. Finally, rolled a 10.
DC was 10. Hell yeah. So those under a 10, reach out for
Bitches.
purchase to kind of gain, structure to your form when the ship suddenly lurches straight up into the water, probably 20 feet.
Alright.
Those of you who don't have a good grip get kind of flattened by the gravity. All of a sudden, when the G-forces kind of wrench you upwards. But it does seem now as if the boat is moving. I'll say at this point, your guys' blindness starts to dissipate, and you can see again.
Okay, I'm gonna start heading up to the top deck.
Okay. As you rush past the kind of general says, "He's got the right idea," and she rushes up behind you.
How many levels are there?
3.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you guys rush up. By the time you guys get to the top of the kind of the top of the floors of the ship, where you would get out to the deck, you you find that the door does not want to open, and you are still moving upwards. So you imagine the pressure of the water as you're moving upwards. It'd be like lifting the entire ocean and then some. It won't
It's like
budge
a gravity
for a while.
bomb with the ocean.
Yeah, right. You do feel as though the pressure inside the ship is, like, literally pushing on you from every direction.
I'm just chilling in the reactor room, bro, having a good time.
Your guys' ears start to pop. It doesn't take more than another 30 seconds for you guys to rush to the top of the water itself. As you do so, you hear and see the daylight kind of coming through the portholes as the ship leaves the water and enters the sky. The force of the buoyancy of this ship lifts up and throws the ship into the air. You expect to come back down, but you do not. It is at this point when you can push the hatch open, water kind of sprays out everywhere, and you make your way to the deck of the ship. Upon which you notice that the ship is slowly coasting down to the kind of surface of the water. And it's at this point when you can see not too far away, I'm talking 50 yards out, you are seeing these massive whipping red painted tendrils kind of splashing out and then back into the water. Very
Red what?
violent splashing
Behind us?
noises. Yes.
Red painted tentacles.
Why are they painted?
You are not sure.
Kraken.
Why are they painted red? God, fuck you, Connor. It is a goddamn fucking hell, Kraken. They literally caught a Kraken and they were like, man, he's not red enough. Paint him red.
So we're
Above the
We're in
water,
the air,
coasting
floating
down.
down.
We're in
Yeah.
the air. Let's just keep going.
I feel like we should have full speed ahead as we're floating down.
Yeah,
That'll
yeah.
probably help us get some extra speed.
You guys now see that you're on the deck of the ship. There are these crystals on the kind of quadrants,
Oh,
the
great.
front and back quadrants of the ship that are glowing bright blue, like the engine room, and are putting off this very calming, very light-sounding noise that you can
I
tell
got one
is
level spell left, guys.
the reason it is sinking slowly out of the air. Let me see here.
I think a firebolt might work.
Are we headed towards the shore, or are we just going a random direction?
You're just going a random direction right now. I will say that you are pointed away from the shore.
So we're going further out.
That's not where we
Headed
want to be going.
Towards the Kraken? Is
We
that
wanna-
where it's... How we were landing is like we were heading towards the Kraken. It was whipping out at us.
The Kraken is behind
It's
you
50
guys.
yards away.
Yeah.
Oh, great. So he's towards the shore.
Got it.
Wait, the Kraken's toward the shore?
It's
I
kind
say
of
we
like
take the Kraken. I say
behind
we
and
lead
to
the Kraken over
side.
towards the Minotaur village. Let Adore get a little bit of closure from that, and then we move on with our lives.
We ain't gonna have a Kraken kill a whole village. Just
I'm not
get-
saying we
get
have it, dude.
past
I'm just
it.
saying if they can't protect themselves, they can't protect themselves.
From what you
I
can
don't
see
know about
of
that.
the shore at this point, you can see Chimkin House kind of sitting there on the edge of the shoreline up against the water, looking like just calm and normal as any other day. Has a bit of a
I feel like I should
sparkle.
back up
Is-
a little bit.
Is the captain on the top deck of the ship?
She is. She's kind of rushed past you guys and goes up to the top where the big wheel is and is kind of barking orders at people and kind of.
Oh, you steer this
turning
thing from the top even though it goes underwater?
She says, "Aye!" and throws the wheel.
Fucking crazy. Does this thing have guns? Weapons?
Yep. All along the kind of sides of the ship itself, you see these huge cannons made of kind of a crystalline blue material. It seems to be the same material as the things keeping the ship aloft. But go ahead.
I'm gonna run up to the captain and I'm gonna go. If I am able to cast darkness on that thing, do you think I'd be able to tell you guys exactly where to fire? Is this something you guys want to fight, or are we trying to get out of here?
She says, "You can fight it if you want, but I'm getting the fuck out of this place."
Well, our house is that away, where the Kraken is. We need to get that way. So, how do we do so?
She's got more important things on my mind. And she kind of like pulls on one of the ropes on the side of the thing, and you can feel the boat kind of fishtail away from itself as it tilts into the motion, kind of turning full around, now to kind of face the Kraken head on.
That's why you said you didn't want to fight it.
She says, "Oh, I'm not. I'm gonna jump it." And she she says like, "Lower the sails." You see these huge kind of like hexagonally patterned sails that glow with their own faint blue light roll down and kind of back to the bottom of their position as the ship kind of suddenly starts to go straight instead of kind of at a downward curve. And as the ship kind of comes to the maybe 20 feet above the surface, you can see the tentacles disappear into the water.
Oh no.
It isn't very long until you see this hulking red mass
Drop bombs.
come up
Drop those
out
bombs.
of the water. Tentacles first, it is just a mass of whipping arms and tendrils and teeth. If you want to drop bombs as it's coming up at you, you are more than welcome to try.
Deal.
Okay?
Hell yeah!
Let's fucking do it.
One off.
Fuck yeah.
You see the guy that's carrying the box of kind of Batman bombs across the top of the deck of the ship and run over and grab one and just
Oh no, I dumped the fucking whole box overboard. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hell yeah.
Fucking one.
As you kind of peer over the edge of the ship, all you see is just a void of teeth. As all of the bombs get dropped into the kind of mouth of this thing. Once again, I would like all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Come on, baby, another 19 or 20.
21.
Ooh. That's only an 11.
I got 10.
8.
8. Okay. those of you who aren't Ian, find yourselves 4 feet above the deck and then slamming back down as the deck comes up to meet you instead of falling, because the bombs propelled the ship into the air. The mouth of this creature kind of acted as a focus cone for the kind of projectile force of the bombs to push the boat into the air. Yeah, you made a gun. You essentially made like a flintlock Kraken face.
Yep. Got a Kraken blunderbuss.
As soon as the explosion happens, I'm just gonna cast darkness on it because I've just been fucking saving it.
Okay, cool. As the explosion goes off and the ship rises back into the air, you can see the captain, who is just with madness on her face, with this huge smile and tears streaming out of her eyes. She's just cackling into the wind, gripping the steering wheel of the ship. You can tell that this is what this person lives for. As you kind of ascend into the air, she whips she whips the wheel over to kind of shore's end. She says, "Looks like we might have a better chance at this after all." And she kind of like looks down at you, Fezzik, and gives you a big wink. She
She coming on to me?
You can see that
Good.
the Kraken seems to be kind of swirling in place in big figure eights and spirals, kind of gaining its sense of rightness about it again. It didn't necessarily do any damage to the creature.
Oh, lovely. Thank you for that, Connor. Thank you for that vote of confidence.
You don't see any blood in the water. You see maybe some kind of like fragments of the bombs themselves and blackness of the kind of like soot that fell out of the air.
The bombs did more damage to themselves than they did to the Kraken.
Yes.
Well, bombs typically do that.
Yeah. You imagine the bombs
typically do more damage to the target they hit.
Well, after a bomb is bombed, like, it's gone, you know, so...
Yeah, but typically you hope that it at least does something to the target.
That's true.
Fuck.
Now that your kind of thought processes are on that track, you can feel now that the boat lurches down a significant margin. And if you were to run and look over the edge of the ship, you would see pieces of the ship kind of falling out from underneath you guys.
Just Selki clinging onto the bottom. No! As it fall. Like, oh,
Did we go kamikaze?
You guys hit the bottom of the ship with all the bombs.
We were trying to save the ship, not fuck it up, goddammit.
Oh, right.
I was trying to get back to the house.
As the ship kind of lurches back down a couple more times,
Anybody mad about that?
you can feel as a sudden heavy amount of drag hits the vessel all at once, as the back end of the ship has literally scooped a huge amount of water out of the ocean, causing you guys to slow down significantly. At about this time, you hear at about this time you hear the large like wail of this beast coming up behind you. The captain kind of like looks down and points at all of you in this kind of wide gesture, and she says, "Get to work! Lift the sails! Drop weight!"
Get those sails. I go run over.
I go to try to drop weight because I'm not strong enough to lift sails. My strength is a 0.
For this,
I go to do whatever I can.
I'm gonna have you guys make dexterity checks for me.
Okay.
$18.
15.
Okay.
Look at us.
Look at us.
9.
Ah, there it is.
9!
Hey.
Hey, look at you guys.
That makes 99, so we pass.
As you guys are starting to bail off some of the excess weight, one of the guards one of the soldiers is kind of pointing at things and barking in a language you guys don't understand.
Just push him over because he weighs just as much as water.
You guys feel the boat start to gradually lift back up, away from the surface of the water itself. Not by much, though. You guys, let's see here. I'm gonna first roll from the DM for the night.
I really want like me and Fezzik to have that moment with Sam Jackson and The Rock and the other guys.
That is a natural
He's gonna aim for the fucking bushes.
Jump off and
Yeah, you
jump
gonna do
into
that?
the Kraken.
What'd you get, Connor?
Your DM is
I'll
rolling
miss you.
20s as well.
I'm gonna cast Fly on myself, and I'm gonna leave. I'll miss you guys.
Cast Fly on me!
You guys think you're out
Sorry,
of the
buddy.
clear.
Only got one.
You guys think you're pretty well out of the clear. Up until a huge...
Out of the clear?
Yeah, or in the clear, excuse me. You guys thought you were in the clear. Up until a huge red tentacle comes whipping across the kind of surface of the deck and wrapping around one of the huge poles that makes up one of the masts. It tears the mast off as if it were pulling weeds in a garden. The whole structure comes clattering down and just wrenching off the side of the boat, turning the whole thing almost onto the side of, almost sideways in the air. Again, these make dexterity saving throws.
Dude, if one of us ends up with an eye patch because of these splinters...
12.
That's where you think we're gonna get the eye patch from? Is from splinters?
That's how pirates got them.
Okay.
19.
I mean, yeah, from like gunfire and cannons going off.
You don't think a Kraken would create some splinters, dude? Come on, a Kraken's got a little more firepower. 7.
I think that would just be death and not splinters.
8.
Okay.
Nice.
Those of you, what did you get, Ian?
12.
12? Okay.
I have a +5, by the way.
Again, McBee?
19.
19, okay.
Fuck you, Fuzz.
Everybody but Fezzik seems to be unable to gather purchase on the kind of higher ends of the ship. So you all end up kind of sliding down from one side of the ship to the other, and your feet kind of land on the railing as the whole side of the ship's cannons just teeter over the edge. The ones on the kind of that are further up seem to be hitched on one of the kind of locks that they've got up there, but the kind of sweeping motion of the mast across the deck took out half of the cannons on top of the ship, essentially.
Oh.
Hey,
Lovely.
after that happens, I want to, like, just try my hardest to, like, dig my claws into the wood of the ship.
Okay. Strength check for me, please.
Are we still on board technically?
Yes, you are still on board.
Oh, okay. We're still okay.
It is
Fezzik
risky
killing by the
business.
sail. Get your sea legs.
B's just gonna
17.
basically ready the action
17.
to cast fly on himself
Okay.
if he gets flung off this fucking thing.
Easy enough. Your claws seem to sink pretty well in. Your first hand goes in, and as you kind of ready your claws, the purple knives come up out of your fists again.
Oh, Wolverine, yeah, every time.
You punch them into the wood, and that's actually much sturdier than your other hand, just because of the sheer depth of the blades themselves.
Got like little hooks on the end.
But yeah, you are able to kind of
Barbs.
stay stuck to the edge.
Perfect. I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
Is the tentacles like still
You're like a
wrapped around the
fucking
ship?
cat in
No,
a tree.
it kind of pulled away and
Pulled off.
tipped the ship as it came up off of the ship.
Is the mast gone?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
The thing?
Oh yeah,
that's
one
gone.
of
With some
3.
cannon.
Do we have any sails left?
Yes.
Okay, we have 2 left.
Yeah.
Just 2
The
small
one that
ones.
the one that I'm holding, I imagine.
It's the 2 small ones, yeah.
Okay. I don't know how sailboats work.
Yeah, it took out the middle sail, so the largest kind of
I don't know how boat
Gotcha.
sails work.
um
I ride them.
yeah. you can see the captain is kind of like hanging on to the wheel itself as she kind of pulls her, using her core muscles, pulls up, trying to kind of right herself, but slips. Her hands let go of the wheel as she kind of like slams into the floor. Let's see if she catches herself as she falls.
Yes, finally.
She
Stakes.
She, with a natural 20, slips down the side of the ship and perfectly digs her heels into the railing, kind of drawing what looks to be a bladeless rapier that fills all of a sudden with sunlight, and kind of whips through the air with this kind of choral tone.
We gotta kill her.
I literally, the second I heard what that was, I was like, is this a sunbeam blade? Do I have to kill this bitch? Not really, though. I will actually. Jesus. Sounds like a badass.
As she kind of, as she stands there and whips the sword around, she hurls it up at the wheel of the ship, and just barely hits one of the prongs coming off of the wheel as it spins the ship around again to being kind of level with the ocean top.
How did we just run into like some action hero here? Like, this woman's like MVP.
She's a general in an army that's just as big as Sarenholm.
I was about to say, you know what, Trev? You said we should kill her, but honestly, her being the captain of the ship, she'll probably kick her ass.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
As the ship kind of
I
rights
say,
itself.
like, cast fucking Thunderwave and push her off the ship. Not really, I'm kidding, not really.
As the sword like
Ah!
yeah, right. Convenient.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, the ship rights
Your
itself.
fish food.
And you guys are pretty readily able to stand in safer ground again. I will say at this point, I'll go around and see what everybody's doing individually, starting with Fezzik.
I think I was just working on the sails beforehand, so I guess I'd keep pulling on those until they're pulled all the way
At this
up.
point,
Even though
they're
we lost one.
yeah. At this point, with the kind of motion of the ship, they are up and tangled. So the likelihood that you're going to get them back down is gonna take some work, but they are up.
Does it? Yeah. I'd look over. Do I see the captain from where I'm at?
Yeah, she's kind of
From where she fell.
getting back into her spot. You guys are, you guys will approach the land relatively soon, but as far as you know,
Not before a Kraken will kill you, though.
as far as you know, the Kraken is pretty hot on your tail still.
Quick, we have to dump the core to get us away from the black hole. Dump it so we can use the propulsion to get us away.
Mr.
Nah, don't
B,
do that.
what are you doing now that the ship is righted?
Fixing my collar. Making sure I look okay.
Righting your mask.
And then, yeah, exactly. Fucking slicking my hair back because of the water in it. And then, yeah, petting the flower, make sure it's hydrated. I don't know what the fuck. I run over to the captain. I'm like, what the fuck can we do to get this ship moving faster? I need to put another fireball in something.
She says, feel free to put a fireball in the cannon and try to help with keeping the Kraken off our back.
I can do that.
She says, that's what they're for. It's what they're made of.
Oh fuck yes! I run over to two cannons.
Okay. You'd have to kind of like run in between two cannons because of the way that they're spaced
Is
out.
there a large distance?
Yeah,
Damn.
there's like
Okay,
20
can I
feet
do
in
something else
between
then?
each cannon. Yeah.
Can I try something else? Can I put two spells in one cannon?
You can certainly try.
Let's fucking do this shit then. Okay. I'm going to twin spell Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
Okay, and then let me look up Chromatic Orb real quick, just because I can choose a few different versions of it, and I want to see how crazy I can get.
As you focus two spells into the kind of chamber of this cannon.
Yeah, so just so you know too, it does specify that it's a 4-inch diameter sphere of energy.
Okay, perfect. That's kind of
So, like,
sized.
Yeah, so like I'm like basically combining two of them into an 8-inch sphere to try and make it like cannonball sized, I guess.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this goes.
As you are focusing this spell or these spells into the kind of funnel in the cannon, the captain immediately kind of barks back up at you. She says, "Careful with how many spells you're loading in. Weirding glass is expensive, and if another one of these shatters, I'm gonna be pissed.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm trying to save our lives. And then I'm going to combine a chromatic orb of lightning and a chromatic orb of fire, because let's make it the most volatile shit possible.
Okay.
Into this.
Okay.
Misfire.
Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay. Do I just make like a normal spell attack against the Kraken?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do I just make one or two since I'm combining them? Just make one?
Yeah, just make one.
Okay. So I have a +8.
It's like a hillbilly fireball. I love it.
It is a little bit. Okay, so that's the 12 + 8 for a dirty 20.
Okay.
I really hope this hits. It doesn't kill me.
Let's see. As the energy boils over in this kind of caldera of crystal, you can see the music kind of winding around the main tube that is the cannon as flowers start to bloom off of the wooden parts of this kind of makeup. The spell releases with this deafening howl of harmony as it kind of cascades and bends into the air towards the Kraken itself. You see it hits the Kraken with this splash of kind of like when you hit something with a really sparkly firework and they kind of just splash off in every direction. It hits the water kind of and the Kraken at the same time, and you see the spell kind of hit the Kraken, hit the water, and then jut into the water, illuminating what looks like glowing veins. What is the effect of this spell outright?
So I combined a fire chromatic orb and a lightning
Okay.
chromatic orb.
You can see that the fire seems to wrap around the kind of flesh of this creature as it breaches, but the lightning just dissipates off of its back and into the water around it, kind of nullifying. So when you're rolling for damage, just roll for the fire part.
Okay. No problem.
Because Krakens are fucking immune to everything.
How are they immune to lightning? That makes no sense to me being a water creature, but fair enough. Okay, so it would have been...
They're a titanic monstrosity. It would take an excessive amount of electricity to put one down.
I mean, yeah.
Hitting them with a
Okay,
lightning
terrible.
attack would be equivalent to like the electrical current in like a human's body or something.
Like a bug sapper. Yeah.
So that's going to be 15 fire damage.
15 fire damage. Okay. The effect seems to stall the creature for a short period. It does move away from the ship after it gets hit, and it takes the damage. As you hit this creature, you can hear the captain calling out, "Yeah, that's what I'm talking about!" As she kind of like spins the wheel again towards the shore.
I would say if I can do anything else, I'll try, but if not, I'll fire another cannonball if I can, but if somebody else wants to do something.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm hunkered down.
You're just like a cat.
Gimbar's never been in a navy. He's out of his element here. He doesn't do it.
He's in the water.
He slashes.
I think I'm just waiting to see if the tentacle would try to attack the ship and immediately try to hit the tentacle if I can. If I'm fast enough, anyways.
Okay.
Oh, that seems worse than what I'm doing.
Like a whack-a-mole kind of thing.
It is at the point now where the Kraken is too far away to be able to reach you with its tentacles. If you keep at this speed, you will likely lose it. At this point, you are also getting maybe 200 yards away from the shoreline, and it's to the point where the water is starting to change color. It's getting brighter and brighter because you're starting to be able to see the sand underneath the water. So much to the point where the kind of dark cloud that was in the water that you would know to be the massive swarm of mermaids is kind of like backed up away from the brighter edge of the water itself.
Can I see them?
You can.
Can I fire a cannon round at them?
You're more than welcome to.
I'm gonna fucking do it.
Did we ever see the mermaids fighting the Kraken, or were they kind of acting?
I don't really give two shits. Fuck these guys.
I was just curious.
I'm just saying. Okay, we're gonna get fun with it. And we'll do acid this time in the cannon with my chromatic orb. and then fire that at
Acid
these
and
little...
water.
Yeah, that's a good combination, isn't it?
Okay, I guess it's better than shooting fire into water.
I was about to say, it was either that or I was going to try cold. But I didn't know with them being from the hells if they would like be cold resistant, so I don't know. No, you know what, fire, we're going to do cold. I'm going to fire a cold chromatic orb round at him out of the cannon.
Okay. As you're
There it goes.
As you're kind of gathering the flames inside the cannon again, getting a better look at the mermaids, you can tell that they aren't red. They haven't been painted red. They are wearing hellish armor. And as the spell kind of coils around the cannon once again and releases out towards the kind of like fathomless group of mermaids, you see a shape come up out of the water. Not the Kraken. It seems to be larger than the mermaids, but not much larger than Fezzik.
It's brother shaped, isn't it?
It is brother shaped.
Shut the fuck up.
You see... Give me just a second.
Was it actually?
Of course it was, you piece of fucking shit. Of course it fucking was.
You see Timbrel.
Oh no.
Kind of like, first it's the top of
he's
his
got the
horns,
Galactus.
and then... Yeah, first it's the top of his horns, and then it's the flat of his head that kind of pours water off, and then it's his full head and his shoulders, and he stands up out of the water, and you can just see this
that guy's
big
real big.
shit-eating grin on his face. As...
Fuck, I'll still have to load into this cannon. 1 second.
No, I'm not quite done yet.
Oh, fuck you. Bring it, bitch.
He's not gonna just menacingly stare.
Mind you, I haven't
He's gotta
described
shoot
the
his own
hit
command.
of the spell, because he is going to use a reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
You point your finger, and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes
Yeah, I know how the spell works. but I
2d10
fucking cast
fire
it all the time.
damage on a failed save.
Is it within 60 feet?
See what this deck save is.
Fuck you. It's a 7.
It's a 7. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see.
It's a good thing.
You're
I
gonna take damage.
Sounds like full damage. I guess
It's a good thing I have fire resistance, so fuck you.
Can we not just talk it out with your brother?
I'm not fucking hell.
Doesn't seem like he wants to talk.
That's 12 damage.
Okay, have to 6 because
I mean, that
fire
was a
resistant.
reaction, though.
I'm gonna react and I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke right back at him because he just damaged me.
Can you react a reaction?
Yeah, you can.
That's cool.
That's how you counterspell like counterspell.
If he does damage to me, I can cast Hellish Rebuke on him. So I'm gonna do it right back at him. Saving throw.
God,
He has to
family
hit a
drama.
16.
He has to hit a 16.
Family drama.
Yep.
That sounds
Four.
like he's gonna save.
Nope.
Oof.
Nope. Doesn't sound like a fucking dude. Did it?
Whoa.
Shut the fuck up, Fezzik.
Whoa.
No,
I
I'm
think that
kidding.
was out of character.
Family drama right now.
Fezzik like looks around like, what the
wanna-
fuck did I do? No,
I want to
Yeah.
this shit so bad.
Let's invite
Go
him
fuck
to
yourself.
dinner.
17 points of fire damage back at that bitch. I did more. Fuck with me.
as the spell
And
kind
then
of
I'm gonna come up right behind him and fucking flip him off. Points at him.
the spell, I'll describe the actions of what has just happened. You kind of load the spell into the cannon. It fires off in the same kind of shrilling sparks of fire. And as it kind of redirects around his finger, it kind of, some of the splash damage hits him, and then it whips back around towards you. And as the kind of flames spill over and damage you as well, it spins back around.
That's
There's
right,
this
bitch. Fucking Uno
huge-
reverse.
Is this how you guys played ping pong back in the day?
Maybe.
Tennis.
You see the fire spell whip back around him, now with increased speed. It kind of hits him in the shoulder, and he spins back, splashing into the water. The boat is now getting close enough to the shore where you imagine the Kraken isn't so much of an issue just because of its size alone. You can see off the back of the ship, the tentacles are kind of like whipping out and slamming into the water in total rage. As the horn sound kind of blares again, you can see it wasn't produced by the Kraken itself, but roughly 70 demon folk, both tieflings and proper demons alike, kind of clambering onto the top of its head in this kind of metaphorical and literal horn, kind of gathers up into the top and lets out this blaring blast of red smoke that just bellows into the air, and the noise finally ends when the horn kind of recedes into the water and the smoke just lifts up into the air, kind of filling a section full of kind of the tainted quality of the air itself.
So that's my family.
Pollution.
You imagine that was one of the soundings of the Galler Horde. You would know from growing up in the Hells, I guess you would know this as well, Ian, seeing as how you worked in, kind of trained with the military of the Hells, that there are 7 total blares of the horn until they kind of go about enacting their plan.
Number 1.
And as far as you know, the first horn has sounded. The red smoke kind of flies up into what looks like an invisible ceiling, kind of coalesces into this big red needle that stands vertically floating in the air, and then you see it just dart into the ocean, no splash, no nothing, and then you see the trees kind of jostle on the land, and you see Chicken House kind of totter to one side and one of its legs jut way out to catch itself in the sand itself. You imagine this thing has lodged itself in the ocean floor somewhere, whatever this red spike may have been.
So that was my family. Adora, you really fucked me by taking us to the house. I'm just saying.
Dude,
Do I
you're
know
running for some
Tomorrow?
dark shit.
Do I
Fucking
know who
hope
that
you
is?
don't.
You wouldn't have worked in that section of the Hells. You'd heard
Yeah,
it.
he was your best friend.
You heard his name before because he was kind of becoming an up-and-comer as you were training in the Hells.
Adjacent social circles.
Right, yeah. Adjacent social... as adjacent as it can be,
Same
because
parties.
while it's the same parties, everybody's at each other's throats, and
Yeah, you
nothing
saw
is
each other out
safe.
on the golf course.
Yeah, you saw each other out on the golf course, and you both pulled a gun instinctually. Like, that's kind of how it works.
Okay.
It's really nice down there.
Sounds
It's a very competitive climate.
What does all this red smoke and mean?
Did you just say, what is all this red smoke and mean?
Yeah, the red smoke that just came up out of your brother's face. The horn of that beast. What the hell does that mean?
Do you not
Well,
understand his question? That was very.
Oh, no, it was just the way it was phrased.
I'm a fucking
Oh.
giant in the middle of the ocean watching a red kraken shoot red smoke into the sky. I don't think anything makes much sense anymore.
Well, I mean, that's fair. So that was my family.
As
That's
you're
it?
as you're saying this, the captain kind of runs down to...
Didn't really want to meet him
You went no contact.
As you guys are
for a while.
having this conversation, the captain of the ship kind of strides down to the lot of you. She says, "So, that was a shit show. Who are you?
What'd you do? Who?
Who are you lot?"
Oh, all of us. Okay, that's good.
We were hired by
we-
a couple of
We're the-
people.
we're the
that
graveyard
came down
shift.
And
Yeah, we were told to rescue the ship.
We were hired to do a job. We did the job.
Ah, that's... that okay, so you're, Leopold's crew? Is he
Oh,
paying you?
Who's Leopold?
He was one of...
Leopold's not part of our crew.
One of the Selki gentlemen, he, the thinner male that was kind of with the group that met you,
Oh, that Leopold.
he strides up, he says, "Alright, it's me."
Yeah, he hired us.
He says, "And what is his..."
We got your ship out of the water.
Yes, you
Did that.
seems as though you have,
I wanna-
and I appreciate it. Also, you are far more adept at magic than you look. Who taught you?
I just have a real poker face behind this mask right now. She cannot tell. She talking to me, I assume?
Yeah.
Self-taught, really?
Self-taught.
Impressive.
Right. She kind of doesn't necessarily glare, but more of a glower in your
And
direction.
not like self-taught, more just like kind of self-have.
Instructed.
Self-instructed.
More have.
She says, fair enough. So you've got a patron. You made a deal with a fairy or something.
Probably.
Lovely. Hopefully the enchantments on the boat still work. Where is your little creepy friend? I saw another one of you. Where did she go?
Oh, she would have been holding on to me this whole time. I never let go of Gravy.
You haven't seen Gravy.
Or is she just gone?
You haven't seen Gravy since the below deck times.
Where's my hand?
In the underwater somewhere.
You did use both your hands on the fireball, so you probably lost her.
She's just in that room, just getting bounced around the whole fucking time.
It's at about this time.
Fireball's going off.
You guys start to see guards and more military folk coming up out of the deck of the ship, covered in black ichor. This sticky, black kind of gooey substance that Gravy uses to make her little bird things is stuck to these guys, and they're coming up out of it like, ugh, ugh. Trailed up shortly by Gravy, who is pristinely clean.
Do we see any of her little friends behind?
Yes.
Like, at her feet or like coming through the door between guys?
Yes, but it's more of like they're egg yolk shaped in the sense that like the dark squishy parts are flat and kind of like a puddle, and the bird head sits in the middle and just skithers along with the rest of the ooze. Wherever they stay, you can tell that they're kind of leaving some adhesive gunk. And Gravy,
Used to that with the snails.
Gravy kind of pipes up and she says, well, what boards are left are still holding onto the ship thanks to these things. And she
so you use them
scoops
as
up
like
one of the-
adhesive. Smart.
Yeah. She says, I'm gonna go make sure everybody's okay down below, and, you know, and she kind of turns back around and waddles back to, with kind of scooping up her gross bird thing, kind of packing it back into its initial shape. She seems to have...
Probably survive if you put them in a bag of holding.
She seems to have more abilities to manipulate this stuff. When anybody else touches it, it's like slapping Nickelodeon ooze. There's no way you could mold it into something, but she seems to be able to. She says, well, that's what, I guess that'll answer my question. So you are on the shore. What was your payment supposed to be?
You're supposed to give us a tow.
A tow? Where to?
Your country.
Our country.
Yours. City. The nice one on the coast.
Oh, Sierra. You're needing to go to Sierra. Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, seeing as how we will likely not be moving very far from here for the foreseeable future,
Fucking damn it.
we'll have to repair the ship, and that will take probably a month.
How long?
Probably a month to get materials in from Sierra.
A month?
Well, you've got to get
You
materials
buy,
in and workers, and I mean, I've got soldiers here. They can't make boats.
Jesus
This is no way to
Christ.
do business.
You by chance got one of those little gold balls?
Gold balls. Let me see.
No, that's Fezzik, that's for going into different planes of existence. Where we
Oh, we
don't-
can't-
the house doesn't just teleport over there.
With her hands on her hips, she's like,
We
"What?"
did
Well, no.
teleport in it though.
Well, it didn't teleport. We went to a different plane of existence.
Yeah, and then went back to this plane in a different
Yes.
spot.
Well, yes, but through that, it's still just going through a different plane. Just because if we can't go to this plane of existence and teleport, we just need to teleport. We need to cast a teleportation spell. The house doesn't just teleport. The house goes to different planes of existence.
Bro, it teleported with an extra step in the middle. I mean, it did teleport it.
All right.
She she kind of looks up at you guys and says, "What in the bloody brimstack blazes are you talking about?"
Talking about our house and how it can technically plane shift, which I look over at Kintar. You don't know what apparently plane shifting means.
Oh my god. This guy.
She
It's fine.
kind of squints at you guys and goes, "And you need a tow? Why?"
Because we're supposed to head over that way.
Right. Give us.
Well, you know, since
I don't know why she's the one getting frustrated with us whenever we were promised a tow,
Yeah.
and we're not getting the tow here.
if you're gonna be a month late on payment, then you should also throw in your sword.
I wasn't gonna ask for a sword.
She lets out this, like...
I was wanting one of those cannons, and I was gonna put it on the house.
She lets off this, like, popping singular laugh that would kind of burst your ears if you were closer to her, but it's just more of defiance in her voice. She says, "My sword! Ha! Likely not. I can promise you that. The only way to properly use this blade is to best me in combat anyway, and I don't see that happening either."
I push Kentar forward.
So would you like to duel?
Oh, you'll have to go through
fight
the
him.
crew before you get
Kentar's
through
only
me.
down like half his fucking health right now. Fight him, yeah.
As she says that, you look around, and all of the soldiers that were kind of like bustling around the ship are now like hand at sword and being very leery.
Kentar beats his over there. Kentar, fight her. Kentar.
She steps forward and she says, "Look, we don't want to make enemies. I'm sure that
Oh no.
whatever you got yourself into, or whatever we got ourselves into, I'm not sure what caused the Kraken to come about, but it's...
We wouldn't be enemies. Only he would be the enemy.
Hey, I was never trying to be an enemy. I thought we were just talking about like a friendly challenge you, like as sporting.
Even though you do realize normally when someone dies, that spoils goes to the victor.
Well,
That's what
was
she
not
meant.
trying to murder.
That's what she meant, is you have to kill her to take the sword.
She says, "He knows what he's talking about. It's
Go to the house for a
you've
while.
got to... It's a soul-binding contract with the blade itself.
Oh.
The blade is...
Oh, have fun with that, Kentar.
The blade is a extension of myself.
Pretty cool.
I firmly agree."
I've got something kind of like that too.
I was about to say, kind of like your claws.
Coming out.
Does that hurt every time?
Right. She says, "Well, we're almost to shore," and as she says that, the whole boat lurches kind of to a stop. She says, "I take that back. We are at shore. If you've got any other business with us, we will be ready to take you wherever you need to go in a month."
I want to turn to the group and be like, "Okay, guys. I mean, were we not just like majorly done wrong here? Like, I feel like we should be asking for more."
I was really hoping it was only going to be like a week or something, or maybe 2, so that way we could go and take care of Adora's stuff and then come back and then get that boat ride.
I was expecting it to be immediately. Like, I mean, we fulfilled our part of the bargain.
I mean, it was kind of my fault that I blew up part of the ship, but it was really cool. I mean, I don't feel bad about it. I would have to feel like repercussions and I don't want to talk about it.
She's still standing right there with her
we're
arms crossed. She says,
"Well, we were in a fucking precarious situation, and in that moment, you need to act instead of hesitate." You saw her whenever she fucking grabbed the wheel and did that cool fucking action hero shit.
That was cool. Hey, props for that, by the way. We saw.
She acted. She didn't hesitate. I threw bombs overboard at the Kraken.
The Selki that kind of told you how much you were getting paid walks up to the captain and says, "To be fair, if we're negotiating, you did say you needed paperwork for your house establishment, and that's not cheap. I mean, that's legality."
Listen, you're the one that made the Selki life debt with us, so you better go out of your way to try and do everything you can.
First of all, Selki life's debt are legend.
Are they actually a thing?
No, they're not. It's people think they're a thing, but they're not.
That's actually a pretty harmful stereotype, B.
Hey,
You
right.
should be ashamed for bringing it.
I think it actually might be a bit of a thing.
Where are you guys gonna go to get your repairs on your boat? I'm assuming you have to stay pretty close by since it's so damaged.
There was a village on the shore, ways from your house, was there not?
Yeah, Minotaur Village.
Minotaurs.
Yeah, I didn't know if they had
Lovely.
something that could help with that. Well,
I'm sure they will. They're brawny folk.
I think that we could definitely cash that in at a later date. But what about you guys all swing into our bar, have some drinks? Should be able to, talk
We're
a little
charging
bit.
double tonight.
Hey, maybe we can discuss a little bit regarding payment before the tow occurs. I feel like we earned a little bit something helping you guys out. May have done the damages, but that's the cost of heroes' work.
I think we should get a per diem for each day that we have to stay here.
Shut up,
I'm going to take a bath.
You guys kind of make your way down to the.
I don't want to deal with these people any longer. We're getting fucked. We don't get our tow.
She says, "Well, I seriously appreciate that. I think we'll take you up on that. Can you hold the whole crew?"
Yeah, we can. May give us a couple hours. Let us get prepared, and I'm assuming you have a few things to fix on the ship before you leave it by itself. But
Assuredly.
come on down around sundown. I'm assuming it's like mid-afternoon at this point. I know it's morning.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4.
Yeah, come down by sundown, and we'll have it ready for you.
Fair enough.
Also, by the way, can I get one of those cannons?
Oh. She looks at the one half of her ship that is totally missing cannons. She says, "I tell you what, you can have a cannon.
Get one in Sierra Shadell?
Yes, you could get one in Sierra Shadell.
Good to know.
Honestly, the best place to get one would be go right to the source of their creators. I'm not sure if you're very familiar with Ironhim, but I'm sure you could get a better price there."
We can actually.
Where the dwarves? I happen to know somebody that I think knows the Third King of Glass.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
How?
That's me.
Excuse me.
Pushes past.
Pushes through the whole crew. Hey, I know him.
She says,
Before he says anything, I would really we could honestly, if we could go to the bottom of the ocean and go grab a bunch of them.
Since some
There's at least two of them at the bottom of the ocean.
What?
When it calms down.
We at least know where they are.
Yeah, I don't know about. I feel like we should never go back there.
her standing right there still. It was like, that was going to be my suggestion. You can have one of the ones that
Stick you
sink.
up on that.
Fezzik?
I can
You
see
wanna
what I
help?
can do.
Fezzik, you want to help me out with a bit of a project?
Yeah, I can. Let's go let the others know about the house, and then we can go do that
can,
while everyone's drinking.
Kintar can do that. Let's go.
We should wait till the waters calm down a little bit before we do anything.
Why? What are you talking about? I just saw my brother from the hells, and there's a Kraken out there. What's we worried about?
It's not like they despawned. They immediately tried to go back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, let me get a few drinks in me, and then we'll get to it.
Listen,
Do you
I caught that
have
fucker with a
more of
hellish
those
rebuke. I'm happy.
More of
that
what
we could
potions?
use to
Oh, the water breathing.
the water for us to breathe underwater to go.
We just need
recover
one.
those.
You just need. Oh, that's fine by me.
There's one or two.
She says,
Or a full supply of wouldn't be bad for us. I'm just saying.
I.
can help
Full
you out.
fucking. Actually, yeah, a full cask of them would be great.
She looks back and she says, "Hi, Gareth. Are we? Do we have any more of those water breathing potions?" He's like, "I don't know why we keep those, but yeah, we do." And he.
I mean, we could take them off your head.
Yeah, just give me here.
She says, "Can I get a couple of those?" She says, "How many?" It's like, "I don't know, 3 or 4. How many do we have?" He says, "We got quite a lot." Just, oh. I give you 4. Any more than that, you have to pay for them.
But he's just giving her a devil's grin the whole time. It's like, come on, we helped you out.
4 cannons?
No,
Two
No,
front-
4 water breathing potions, you fucking idiot.
Shut up.
Shit.
Shut the fuck up, Kintar. I'm
Kintar's still
negotiating.
trying to like unstick himself from the deck of the ship. She says, "You can have 4 of them, but I think any
All right,
more
4's
than
fine.
that." Perfect. She kind of waddles over, grabs the 4, and hands them to you. She says, "I am gonna go look at the damage to my ship. You guys have
Alright, let's go home, guys.
have a lovely rest of your day, and thank you very, very much for helping as much as you did."
No problem.
No problem.
But before we go, you were interested in the Third King of Glass?
Oh, only because he's been dead for a long time, and I'm not sure
Jesus
how you do it.
Christ.
Oh, I was dead. I died.
Every fucking time. Every time anybody asks, oh, how'd you know? I was dead.
I guess no
Well,
adventure's truly great unless you've had near-death experiences or
Well, no,
death
there was
no
experiences.
No,
That
there was,
experience.
I was dead as shit.
they were both dead.
Okay.
See you at the tavern at sundown.
Right.
Bye.
Yeah, I absolutely. And she
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk off.
she
Jump overboard into the water.
yeah. She kind of sheathes her sword and walks back down into the ship as she goes to inspect the damage. But yeah, as she kind of does so, the crew put down a large set of stairs, or kind of a not necessarily stairs, but a ramp that goes off the side of the ship and extends all the way down to the sand. It's a pretty long ways. Ship is beached.
Fezzik jumps.
Are you jumping into the
I
water?
just I imagine
It's
he
like 3
thinks the sand
stories.
would
Yeah.
be soft.
I would imagine that Fezzik wouldn't have thought about it when he saw the ramp going out. He would have just ran and jumped off. So
Okay.
yeah, no, he would have jumped straight off the land.
So first and foremost, let's get a coin.
He's like, fucking Fezzik's gonna break his fucking leg.
So this'll do. You hit water.
Oh, cool.
As you hit the water,
It can't be that
stings.
deep.
No,
Well,
you kind of like hit the water and your ass bounces off the sand. It does not feel good, and to have the air knocked out of you underwater really sucks.
well, I have a little something because I'm
Okay.
so cool and everything. But as I jump off, I'm gonna cast Featherfall with my.
Oh yeah, your
I don't
fucking
know.
cape. You're such a cunt. I'm so cool. Just
You guys thought I
going
was
down.
stupid. Fuck you guys.
as you kind of like run
Whenever I
and
see
jump.
that,
Mhm.
I want to jump and grab onto his back
Hell yeah. As you do that,
or his feet.
you guys float gracefully down, and you just hear, "Oh the hell, no splash!" As the kind of random soldier takes the crate of what looks just to be like loose chains down below the deck. Yeah, you guys
he just
are.
goes down the ramp like a normal human being.
Thanks for the lift, buddy. I pat him on the shoulder.
You say normal human being like you're better than everyone else. That's not how this
I-
works.
I-
Humans aren't the best race. in
Fezzik,
this
you didn't
world.
hear me say that. It was just a
That's
thought in my
right.
head as I walked down the ramp.
I was gracefully kicking Kentar off my feet as I fell to the ground.
Just fucking kicking you in the head the whole time as you're going down.
That's
No,
so
we're in
rude.
Don't ruin my moment.
Don't ruin my moment.
You guys walk up to Chicken House. It seems to have righted itself again after.
I want to speak to the group on the walk back.
Mr. Chimkin House. Oh,
Is anybody else pissed at that
Kentar's
general?
talking. Pissed? Not really.
No, I mean,
I feel like we were done like very super wrong.
I feel like we'll get our. We'll get
Listen,
payment
if
at
we're
some
able to
point
get a
for it,
couple cannons out of the water and get
That's
those,
not how that works, though.
we'll get payment for it at some point. We'll meet them at
Listen,
some
if-
point again. I
if
bet
we
you we'll
wouldn't
pay.
have-
Dude, we have taken countless contracts together in the past. I mean, at what point is that okay for us to do the job and then be like, okay, we'll get paid in a month? Like, that's
sometimes
gonna
just what we're
severely
doing.
slow us down.
Kentar
Sometimes
right
doing
now-
the right thing, it's okay to not get paid immediately.
Yeah,
We
we'll
did the
also-
right thing today.
Just not even necessarily that. Just Kentar. It's just it'll be okay. We'll figure it out.
And they're
Work
about to
out.
spend a bunch of money at the bar, hopefully. Profit.
Yeah, make some money. Get on with it at some point. Just saw my family. I wasn't happy about that, so I just want to go back.
We heard about your family.
Yeah. So.
What was the fireball shooting back and forth at you and your
Huh? That was just
That
a little
guy.
thing we do with each other.
Strange. Very strange.
I guess.
It's also strange for your brother to be apparently tracking us now that we've been to the hills.
Well, I mean, you heard the first horn, so.
Yeah, you never answered that, by the way, earlier.
Oh,
What does
don't worry.
that
7
mean?
more have to come before something bad really happens.
So this means the impending start of war.
Not necessarily war, just not necessarily a good time for us. Specifically us, not others. Us.
That's lovely to hear.
Yeah, you think I'm happy about it?
No, and I'm even more upset that
Listen, I didn't want to go to the
that
fucking
we're
house.
part of it.
Didn't want to go to the hells. If we didn't, this wouldn't have happened. So if you want to be mad at anybody, I'd look at Adora. That's what we get back from Adora.
As you guys
Ugh.
approach the
So listen, like, in for a penny, in for a pound.
As you guys approach the porch of Chicken House, the door is closed. There doesn't seem to be anybody to meet you at the door when you get there, but there is a note.
Gone fishing.
There is a note in a bottle, just standing in front of the door.
I'm gonna
Grab the bottle and I'll just smash it on the fucking
I'm just gonna break the bottle, take the note out.
Hell yeah.
Nice job.
The paper is darker than seems to be normal. Paper is made of trees. This paper seems to be made of trees that have been scorched to some degree.
I take it from Adora, and I'm like, I think that's for me.
The letter is in Infernal.
Yeah, is it? I wouldn't have guessed.
And all it says is, "Father is proud."
Before he grabs it, can I just be like, my dad's proud.
Just out of nowhere. Guys, my dad's proud of me. When was the last time you saw your dad, Adora?
I don't know.
Probably the
That's
first
about it.
lifetime.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you were like 6?
Yeah, about.
All it says is dad is proud.
And at the very
P.S. Miss you.
yeah, right. That's kind of the vibe that you get, but it's very tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
It may even be sarcasm.
Lovely.
He was never great. Not your father, but your brother was never great at sarcasm and rarely ever understood it. The note, as you're holding it, kind of burns up in your hands.
I was gonna cast Firebolt to burn it anyway if it didn't itself, so.
Who is, I know this is kind of a silly question, but who is looking directly at B when this happens?
I would be.
Dora, you're
Everybody.
such a fucking just the
Absolutely.
immediate.
B, you wouldn't notice anything because you can't see your own face.
Great, but these three.
See the flower wrapped around your horn turn kind of a scarlet color, and the petals point in this kind of hooked shape. The color kind of bleeds into the petals as the kind of note torches itself. The smell of the letter and the smoke that comes off of it smells exactly as you remember your home.
Be your flower changed.
Your flower looks a little orange.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably is a little bit.
Kintar's just going inside.
I was like, B
He
just
doesn't
walks
care.
in too, yeah.
Okay. As you walk inside, things seem normal. The sconces are lit kind of early for what you guys are used to. The sun is still out, but it's starting to set at this point. Sconces are already lit, and the house seems quiet. Gravy kind
I'm
of
taking I'm
toddles
gonna go
behind you.
take a bath.
I'm going to the bath as well.
I'm gonna let Aliana know about our expected guest. So I'm gonna head. to the
Also, you
bar.
should berate her for not greeting us.
I'm
She's
not gonna
not the
berate
fucking
her. She does a great
doorman.
job here.
She's not a doorman. We don't even have a doorman.
You act so pretentious sometimes. What the hell, man?
We get a fucking nice house and Kintar walks to once. I'm not being greeted as I come home.
We earned this house, and we pay her.
I mean,
We don't really pay her much.
well, we do pay her though.
If
And I mean, her soul is tied to this house, so it's not really like even if we didn't pay her, she could fucking leave. So, why do we even do that?
Actually, we shouldn't pay
Um,
her.
No, I was kidding, Kintar.
Uh,
We should absolutely pay the help.
Fezzik, as-
That's just slavery at that point, Kintar.
As you kind of ambulate around the house trying to find her,
The door's already found her.
she's not in the dining hall. She doesn't seem to be anywhere on the second floor. As you go up to the third floor, you hear kind of like faint singing. And as you kind of come into view, she stops, kind of startled that you're standing there, and she says, Oh, you're back. Welcome. What the hell was all that noise?
It was a mighty sea excursion that we barely made out of
Kraken.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a Kraken.
Well, I'm glad we're on land and it's out there.
Yeah, saw my brother.
She kind of like looks around at all of you, kind of like looking you up and down.
I've left. I'm not there. She doesn't look at me.
Okay. Looks at Adora kind of for a little longer than the rest of everybody, and just making sure
What, do I have
everybody's
something
all
on my
right.
face?
No, I'm just making sure you're okay. I mean, Krakens
Oh my
aren't
God, this guy.
nothing.
I'm at full health.
Perfect.
I literally would, if I could just speak into her, not really, but if I could just be like, you realize your first conversation with him, he threatened you, right?
She says,
No.
well, so the house you've noticed is rather quiet today.
Why is that?
I should probably take you to the basement. And she says, come on.
What does that mean?
She,
Can you let the kitchen staff know we're gonna have guests?
oh, they're down there. Wait, guests?
Okay. Yeah, we might have our bar open tonight to make a little extra cash.
Okay.
Chicken house got to rest a little bit. Might as well make some money while we can.
How many people?
A whole ship's crew worth.
A boatload.
Oh, literally a boatload. Okay. I hope we have enough alcohol. The dwarves kind of wiped us out, and we haven't had a whole lot of time to restock.
God damn it, Fezzik.
Well, we sent
would
you
you
to
offer?
restock in Ironham. Did you were you able
We
to restock?
talked in Ironham, and then we had all the fucking dwarves there, and then we left.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have restocked again. Always restock when
Well.
we leave a place.
Before you
Yeah,
guys
let's put on the
accidentally
fucking-
traveled to the hells.
Yeah, put that on the 10-year from now on before we accidentally teleport out of a fucking dwarven city.
As you
Yeah,
guys,
that's on us. But next time, just so it's different.
That's on us.
As you guys make your way down,
That one's definitely on us.
you guys get to the door that's right across from the balcony that you took to get down into the kind of subterranean level of the chicken house that seems to exist whenever it is, settled. You get to the door, and there's this strange shriek that comes from behind it. It sounds soft but aggressive. Like the noise itself is velvety, but angry and loud. As she opens the door, she says, Fezzik, I really hope you know what you're doing, because we sure as hell don't. She opens the door, and that sound kind of bellows past you.
Just looks at Fezzik like, what the fuck?
And as the door swings open, this massive glob of kind of viscous ooze, it's kind of greenish teal in color, splashes down onto the ground, and everywhere that this ooze is touching has arcs of like electricity that come off of it. She says, I don't know how to do that.
Is this Bono? What is this?
Yeah, I was like, can I make sense that it is Bono, or is he just ooze right now?
You cannot tell, as far as you know, you can't tell whether or not this is Bono. I would say that you probably have Bono on you. For him being so small, he still kind of fits in your pouches.
What the fuck is? Where did this? Is this Gizmo?
You
Can I
hear
pull Bono out?
Am I missing something? Who or what is Bono?
Bono's my little rock
uh
that the chief gave me.
You
that
pull
has now
out-
evolved into a person.
yeah, you pull out Bono, which now that I have artwork for,
You don't remember from last time, Trev, the little guy that went, ah! You don't? You loved him.
This is Bono.
Oh, he is cute.
Oh, he is cute.
You kind of pull him out, and his legs are kind of like doing this whole thing as you're holding on to him.
Toss him into it.
What are you doing with it?
Slowly, I was like slowly gun him down. Does he like pull his legs back, or does he keep like running faster?
He seems to just continue the same pace that his little legs can take him.
Yeah, I'll just drop him.
You drop him, and he runs through the muck unfazed, and kind of like tumbles down the steps. Kind of like a thrown rock downstairs. Just.
The with the ooze, am I able to like scoop any of that up?
Yes. Are you scooping some of it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I tell what that is?
As you scoop it up, I would like you to take or make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Okay, we can do that.
Hey, does our bath have healing properties?
You're not sure.
15.
15.
Got to soak in it to figure it out.
I'm soaking in it currently.
Yeah, but that's not long enough.
Okay. 15 saves, so you succeed. You aren't taking damage, but it is making your hand up to the elbow completely numb. Like when you've laid on your hand for too long and it's that like tingly asleep feeling.
Yeah.
I guarantee he's gonna lather that on his hand every time before jerk.
You aren't entirely sure what this is. Make an animal handling check for me. To answer your question, Sir Kintar, as you are laying in the pool of water...
I've done a full soak in it before, by the way.
Yeah. You feel your muscles relax. You feel kind of the stress and ache from the adventure that you've just kind of come back from lifting off of your body. And as you look down at your hands, where the kind of knives jut out from your fists, the cuts do seal themselves back up.
Sick.
Mr. Fezzik, what was that roll?
14.
14. I would say with where you come from and your specialities, you would know a pretty decent amount about the metamorphosis of one of the large snail creatures from your village. And it's about this time you realize there is something exceptionally dangerous at the bottom of this pit. You hear
what's down
another
there?
loud kind of velvety shriek explode up through the kind of chasm that's underneath the house.
As soon as I like finally get to this realization, I'm just Gizmo, and I'm gonna take off running down the stairs like where Bono was like running off to.
Okay. As you run down the
Sounds like
stairs,
his problem.
you hear another blast of noise coming from this creature. This time with more tone in its vocalization. 3 distinct notes that you've heard before whenever any of your friends have been casting lightning magic. This shriek kind of lets out, and the whole bottom of the room gets filled full of electrical energy. And at the bottom of the pit, you can see your childhood pet, now 3 times bigger than he usually is. Still a runt for his species. But he has wings that are 3 or 4 times the size of his body. And the rest of the house crew, which is Mr. and Mrs. Gawain and Octopodes, who is currently stuck as close to the walls as possible, trying not to get anywhere near this thing. They're all down there trying to make sure that it stays in one place. Aliana says, yeah, we don't know how he got down here, but he got down here and he got rid of his shell and he's pissed about it.
That's part of it. Once they turn and change, It's kind of a new thing for them. They get a little upset. Let me see if I can calm them down. Yeah, and I'm gonna go up to Gizmo and see if I can. Hey, buddy, it's me.
As you're
How
doing
you
the Chris Pratt like you step forward and this like donkey-sized butterfly or moth rather kind of like skithers back from you a couple feet, not quite sure who you are initially. As it moves forward or moves backward, you can tell its eyes kind of sheen over, and it does recognize you eventually. Please make another animal handling check for me.
Gross.
I was gonna be like, man, you're gonna have to be like Will Smith and I Am Legend.
That's all right. That's all right. A 10.
A 10?
Gross.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you're kind of like reaching your hand out for it, it cautiously hunkers down, and its wings kind of fold down into almost like a wasp shape. It kind of leans forward to, for any other creature, would be to like smell your hand. Its pinchers, or not pinchers, but its feelers kind of come out and lightly tap the top of your hand. And as you're kind of like, yeah, see? Like, you can tell that it's starting to recognize you. It looks up at you and encompasses your full hand in its mouth. Its mandibles kind of come apart and latch around your hand. It's at about this time your body is filled full of lightning.
Ouch.
You take 3
I
points
still
of
feel like
lightning
I would
damage.
instinctively try to
Petting it.
Still trying to pet him.
It is not happy, and at this point is kind of backing away. It seems to back away and then go to one of the walls and kind of like scrape away at it with its front legs. It looks like it's trying to find a way out.
And I'm assuming he's just too big for the doorway.
Yeah.
Or like looks like me. Yeah.
Either that or he's just not figured out that he can leave that direction.
I want to kind of look at him. Gizmo, buddy, I need you to follow me, and I want to see if I can pull out like a ration of some sort with a little bit of food.
Okay. Animal handling with advantage.
Oh yeah, thank God for that advantage. Not 20.
Fuck yeah. It stops kind
So
of
it's still
freaking
at-
out the moment it sees food. You pull a little bit of food out, and it kind of like starts to salivate that green viscous fluid that kind of sparks when it hits the ground, and immediately takes like 3 or 4 steps towards you. And as you kind of like back away, you kind of
I want to slowly rip a piece off and kind of toss it to him, and then like you said, slowly back away from him and kind of try to lead him up the stairs if I can.
As you toss the kind of piece of food into the air, its wings explode outward as it leaps and flutters back to the ground with a huge thud. It's a lot heavier than you expect to be, now that it's kind of tripled in size.
Big boy.
As you back up the steps are pretty thin, so it kind of like attempts the stairs for a while before it's like, nah, fuck this, and just starts climbing the wall, kind of along the path as you're kind of throwing food into his face. It takes you a little while, but you get him to the top, and you kind of back your way out of the door, as his front legs kind of grab the doorway and peek through, and he sees sunlight. The last eeks of sunlight over the hills. Or over the mountains, I guess I should say. But he sees the sunlight, gets the fresh air, and skithers out into the kind of the main hallway that kind of wraps and coils through the house. He takes one look at you and pauses for a moment, almost anticipatively, not sure whether or not you're going to attack him or pin him down or what's going on, and he just stands there kind of looking at you for a moment.
I get a look at him, kind of pause in my movement, And then I'm gonna hop towards the door and open it up for him.
You hop towards the door and throw it open. The kind of wind rushes, blowing the doors inward, kind of hitting him all at once with this blast of sea air that kind of pushes all of the fuzz that's accumulated around his neck and his frills, and kind of the shoulders of each leg, kind of blows past him. You can see now that his wings are fully expanded in the large breeze that blows through the house, this kind of sparkly spiral shape, the same tight spiral that was on his shell, kind of unfurls as his wings do. And with one solid smack to the ground, his body ejects out of the house at as fast as he possibly can. All of the portraits or pictures and anything that wasn't specifically glued to the walls clatters to the ground in both directions down the hallway. But you see as his wings glow bright moonlight blue as he hits the air and just soars off.
Go get him, little buddy. Little tear off the eye.
Is this near the kitchen?
Yeah, it would be like maybe 40 feet from the kitchen.
Fucking run out with my sword. What the fuck was that?
No!
Cast Hunter's Blast! Cast Hunter's Blast now! Fireball!
It's my pet. It's the snail that's been kind of slithering around, sliding around, all that.
He's just flying up in the air, just boom.
He changes. All the snails do it. He's not gonna attack us. He just needed to get outside.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm gonna disappear my sword.
Hey,
I'm
quick.
go back.
Quick timing though. That was good stuff. That was fast stuff. And I'll go back inside with him.
You guys go back into the main thoroughfare of the house. Things are calm. It seems calmer than the last little while has been in a long time. You get the feeling that if you were to take the rest of the evening, you would not be interrupted by even the bugs in the area.
I think he's lying.
When you hear
Insight check, God.
Go away!
"Go away! You told us we had drinks here!"
I'm kidding. And I go and I open the door.
You open the door
come
to
on
like
in.
the entire crew in their kind of daytime attire.
Oh, well, there's too many of it, and I slam the door in there.
Don't be an ass. Push him
I'm
to the
kidding,
side.
I'm
Open the
kidding.
door. Come on in.
I
Many
think as I see people start to show up, I'm just gonna leave, go hunt.
you walk
Don't get
past
steals.
many figures in blue tunics. Most of the menfolk are wearing what looks to be thick leather bracers with lots of kind of intense looking engravings on them. They're cuffed in this kind of gold ring. The rest of their clothes are this dark kind of ocean at midnight color. And they seem to be fairly comfortable, seeing as how most of them aren't wearing pants. It's just like blue kilt, blue shirt, gauntlets, sandals.
Whoa. No pants, no service, man. Come on.
He's like, "Oh, I'm wearing a kilt. What?"
Well, just hide that thing. Goodness.
Well, of
Go
course,
on
that's what the
inside.
kilt's for. And he kind of pushes past you a little bit. Not necessarily disrespectfully, just, to get into the house.
Look over at B. Don't look directly at it.
Look directly at what?
Don't worry about it.
All right.
You're gonna just look
Don't know what the hell you're looking at.
at. What are you talking about?
As
What is going on?
You're such a weird person sometimes, Fezzik.
as the crew of the ship funnels into the house and kind of into the kitchen area. You can hear the tables rearranging themselves again to accommodate. The captain says, "Oh, it's a mighty fine place you've got yourselves here. How does this thing move?"
See, I was going to ask you the exact same question about your boat. Because I wanted to see if I could fit something like that onto this.
Oh, with the crystals.
Also, if you're curious about how it moves, it has chicken legs underneath it. And anyway.
Right. The boats move with a combination of normal sailing, sails, wind, the whole shebang, as well as the weirding gems that are affixed to the sides of the boat. They make sure that we don't get capsized with every large wave that comes our way.
So I saw you were able to get a little bit of air. Are you able to continuously fly with those?
With the newer models, yes, but I've got an old ship.
So you get a little hang time, float around for a bit, but then eventually go back down.
Right.
Definitely.
Your house has chicken legs.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's not that weird.
Well,
Yeah, one in a competition, has chicken legs, belongs to the Lady of the Lake. She's apparently some ancient, or not ancient. I mean, she may very well be ancient. Fae creature.
so it
So
is
yeah.
Fae. I knew it.
Well, yeah. Of course it's Fae.
What do you mean, of course it's Fae? You've got factions all over the world. Could be anybody.
It's a fucking chicken house.
Touche. She kind of pushes past you and she's like, "I'm gonna get a drink."
Yeah.
She.
You
Go
Oh
ahead.
god, sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, as she kind of passes by, she smells the air and has this like sour look on her face. Nothing smells bad, but she doesn't seem to take kindly to whatever
What's
she's
wrong?
picking up. She says, "Oh, I thought I smelled somebody I don't particularly like, but I can't see him anywhere, so I'm fine with that. Just as long as they don't come ambulating into the kitchen."
Who's that? Who do you not particularly like?
Merchants
Kentar's out hunting.
traveling.
Kentar's out hunting. Sorry.
She says, "Traveling merchants. I doubt you'd know him." And she kind of turns back around and goes into the
Traveling
bar.
merchants, like, once it would be like, one's a little goat.
They're both little goats. She kind of squints down at you guys and she's like, "Fucking Christ, you know Alma Cantati, don't you?"
I feel like everybody knows Owl Cantati.
It seems to be
No.
that way.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Who we got our clothes from, or at least me. I got my jacket from. So did Fezzik.
That's what I was smelling. There are
I
Yeah,
kicked
they
his
really- I
ass
mean-
if that helps.
Oh, trust me.
He didn't do that. Don't tell Owl Cantati that. We don't want to be on their bad side.
What if we could?
Well, it's up to you. But they helped us out when we needed some clothes. Haven't seen them in a while. That's the whole reason why we're going to see Urshadel.
Yeah, they're stuck in our village, our city.
How are they stuck? Why?
I don't know. Ask them. They just tell us they can't leave.
We
Well,
would if you
apparently-
would tow us there.
That's where we're.
I hate these people.
You're not here. You're out hunting. Shut the fuck up.
But happily tow you there. Like I said, I have no quarrel with taking you anywhere. You've earned your trip and more, if I'm being fair. But I can't take you there if I can't take me there. And our ship is fucked bad. So, when we
What if
get the
just,
ship
like, took
fixed,
the parts from your ship and we put them on our house.
that
Good idea.
I don't know how that would work. I mean, that would take probably more than a month.
All right, never mind then.
Well, we
Good
can
idea.
certainly still try.
She's,
I
and
was,
look, there's
not-
there's no telling.
The whole reason why I'm going to go swimming later to get a cannon.
We've already have it out that there are Kraken sightings, and first of all, that's not great. If intel gets back that we saw one ourselves, then I'm sure we'll have people here to help fix the ship quicker than a month. Of course, they'll be here faster than that, but, you know, work and making sure that it all gets done correctly and we don't sink again, that's really what matters.
Well, and you're not too far away from Ironham, so you could definitely pick up some weirding glass.
She says, well, what is not far to you? They're half a continent away.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I kind of looked down because I was going to say I think you have feet, why not? But then they don't have feet, so I kind of just stutter it off.
They have feet, it's just situational.
Okay.
Situational feat.
You can, if you're going to be out a month getting your ship worked on, you might as well send a crew. They could make it there. Need some time.
That's not bad reasoning, actually. I can have them order new cannons as well. Tell you what.
Maybe a couple extras. Oh, God.
She says, can do that if you can pay up front.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, we're not gonna front you the 600 gold cost of a cannon.
God, these people act like we didn't
That's
just save them a ship.
Isaac, we're gonna go get ourselves a cannon later. Don't worry. We're gonna go get
Two
one.
cannons.
We'll make it 3 if we want.
Oh, yeah. Were there 3 that went off?
There were 4.
I mean,
The whole side of the
Yeah,
ship.
there's 4 of
The
them.
whole side of the
Yeah.
ship went off.
We only really need 2 or 3, but like.
Well, if we get those cannon backs, we'll sell them to you real cheap.
she lets off one of those popping laughs again. She says, "Oh, I'm sure you will." And she says, "Now, can I get a drink? I'm quite thirsty."
It's actually not a bad idea. We could actually
Well, yeah,
salvage
go
those
get you a
cannons. And
drink.
we
Thank
could
you.
fit 2 of them onto the house, and then we could sell the other 2 for a profit.
She got a turn.
600 gold's a mighty fine amount.
I mean, we have the people here that can operate them. We have Aliana,
Here.
and we have the old person. I bet the old lady would love to get on that cannon and fire at something.
Are we wanting to go get the cannons now, or are we wanting to wait till the morning?
I want to
Wouldn't
go get them
mind.
now.
Could go get them now.
Let's just go get them now.
Yeah, I got that potion still.
It's night.
Shut the fuck up! You're out hunting.
Mhm.
You're out hunting at night. It's
just
nighttime,
an
Mister, for
audience.
you, and you're out hunting.
I was out of character. I'm just commenting.
I was out of character.
Speaking
You
of,
could be here helping us get these cannons.
Tori,
Kintar
you want to
said,
try to
"Fuck
go
you
help get
guys."
the characters or cannons, not characters?
Considering I have Devil Sight, that would probably be the best option for you guys because I can see in complete darkness.
Hey, now you could pull me along, and I'll just pick up the heavy shit and truck along. Can't be that bad.
Oh my God, Gigi, get out of here with the squeaky toy, baby.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
No.
Well,
as you guys make your way out, Aliana's like, whoa, where are you going?
go to make some money.
Oh,
I just walk out the door.
I guess I can't complain about that. She kind of turns.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow.
As you guys,
Does it right out in the fucking hall.
as you guys,
He's in the background.
yeah. As you're walking down the beach, water's right there. I mean, Chicken House is like a third in the water at this point.
Beachfront property.
The nighttime
Raises
is
value.
yeah. The nighttime is bringing new perspective on some things. You don't have to be in the water to realize that there's a 50, 60 foot circle in the water that's glowing bright fire red.
Should be real quick then, right?
It looks like you can see underwater just fine there, huh, Fezzik?
Well, maybe we should wait to get those.
You'll be fine.
What is it?
You
You're
first.
not sure. You're not sure from
Oh,
outside
I was
the
gonna
water.
stand on the beach and supervise. I'm not strong.
No,
I can't
no,
lift
you're
shit.
going in there.
I can't lift shit. Why would I go?
Yeah, but you can see shit, can't you?
I mean, I just have dark vision.
Better than me.
Well, sounds like a you problem.
It seems
All
like
right,
it's
Dora
you problem,
Fezzik,
'cause we're not getting those
go get
cannons.
What? What's the issue? Just because you see a little light in the darkness at night? Oh, what do you have to be
Dora,
scared about? I thought you were a
Dora, will you
giant.
guide me?
I don't know if we should, to be honest. If we don't
If
know
I'm
what
the
that
reason-
is.
If I'm the reason that you died, that'd be really funny. But if you want to wait
Yeah.
till morning, we can.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to wait till morning.
All right, we can do that.
Or maybe until this red thing lays. If that's still
I
here in
mean,
the morning, I think
it's
we'll have the
probably
same
going to be here in the
discussion.
morning, just fucking watching us, actually.
Adora, make a history check for me.
Oh, that's a 19, baby. History. If only these were in. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. Seeing the red glow, seeing the specific color that it does, seeing the spike that plunged into the earth, some puzzle pieces are coming together in your head. You've seen at least the smoke before. In your time training in the Hells, the Galar Horde was kind of gathering the gases that come out of the kind of depths and the cracks in the Hells. And we're engineering what they were calling road spikes. You weren't sure what entirely they were supposed to do, but the rumors that were coming out of the quote-unquote factories that were making these things were that death rates were really high during the production of these, and the creatures that quote-unquote died still fought. They were just repurposed.
Okay. I think I might know what that is, possibly, maybe, and then I'll relay that information.
Okay.
What is it?
He said he relays the information.
I know, yeah, but he just said I might know what the. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what is that?
They apparently they were gathering gases, and they were. It was a hard time, and people.
So it's just a
died, but
spike in the
still-
water. It's fine. That's not a Kraken. Go in there and get those cannons.
Well, but hold on. With this thing in the water, they're taking the gases. Is that fueling their army?
No clue.
Undead
You know what's not
army,
fueling us right now? Cannons.
Possibly.
I feel like we should try to get it out.
I feel like that's not really my problem right now.
Right, but if you're saying there's gonna be multiple horns, and they blew a horn, and this thing went into the ground, it sounds like they're gonna put the thing in the ground 8 more times.
I mean, they very well might put. I mean, I don't know if they're putting it 8 more times in the ground. I've never had the Galahorn horde blown at me. Okay. And also,
Right,
it
I
only
just feel
blows
like we
7
should be a
times.
little
You're incorrect about
cautious.
that. It's only 7 times.
7 times, whatever. But we should be cautious because it seems like this could be a looming problem that could really come back to bite us if we just push it to the side like we've been doing.
I mean, we haven't been doing that. We just have other problems to take care of.
Right, but we got to take care of some of the problems that they're going to keep building up.
That's what we're trying to do. Is we're trying to get to those problems and take care of them.
Just give me one of the potions. I'll turn invisible. I'll go check it out.
What, the spike?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Gimme.
You take one of the potions,
yeah.
you slug it back. You're getting that same kind of lightheaded feeling that you got when you went in the first time. You enter the water, it is significantly warmer than you expect it to be. It is not overwhelmingly hot, but it is like running a warm bath. When you get fully submerged and you're able to kind of like approach this thing and see better what it is, there is a figure in front of it, silhouetted. Standing maybe 30 feet out of the ground, out of the seafloor, is a crimson red glowing spike of what seems like congealed blood. All around it is fervent bubbles that kind of peel off of this thing as it generates an excessive amount of heat, kind of boiling the water off as it touches the surface of this object. And the person standing between you and the spike is maybe 3 or 4 feet taller than you. Thin.
How far away?
60 feet.
60 feet. Would you say I've already casted invisibility when I went in
Yeah.
the water?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't really. Okay, so. Okay, and then I would do a perception check for any like enemies, any other like bad looking people around me.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Cool.
Not the fish. He's not against fish.
Ooh, not good. That's a 10.
You're not sure if there are any other enemies around you, or if there are any enemies around you to begin with. You're a little too focused on the bubble wrapped around the figure in front of you.
Okay, I want to get closer. Let me look at how far away Devil's Sight is.
I think it's like 120, isn't it?
120 feet, so I can just get in range and like see exactly what's going on with everything that's hip hop happening.
Okay, as you approach, because you're invisible, you don't have to make much of an effort to stay hidden. That being said, as you approach, you're still kicking up a small amount of plumage, dust and whatnot from the bottom of the floor that kind of floats around, but it's not enough to really be terribly noticeable. The tall figure, now that you can see her clearly, is the Lady of the Flowers at the bottom of the ocean, staring at this massive red pike, closer than any living creature should be able to get to something this hot without her mask. And she is crying. And that is where I will end tonight's session.
Oh shit!